this, it's an enormous advantage. So the 4th Infantry Division, which is arriving now and is getting married up, we committed numerous war crimes. But the commanders who control... It's really a matter of timing between our air power and our ground power. We will not pause. We will continue as we have for the last 13 or 14 days to use a combination of airstrikes, very precise airstrikes, and then ground maneuver. There's not going to be a waiting period. We will continue to take the fight to the enemy, both in the air and on the ground. And in our targeting of the enemy. So whether they're in the city or outside the city, we will attack the enemy. The last stand for the Iraqi forces? For the U.S. forces. But it won't be a last. If you happen to be an enemy soldier, even though the troops you're looking at across the street aren't moving, when the tank next to you blows up and when the tank on the other side of you blows up, this is not a pause. This is applying military power by different means. So although you may see a particular part of the city, the front lines not move, so to speak, what you'll see behind that will be the very certain destruction and very precise destruction of elements of the enemy force.
This has ended. How do you foresee?
I know there was a tape today purported to be Saddam Hussein. Either he's alive and giving really bad direction to his armed forces, or he's dead and they're making things up as they go. But their execution on the battlefield has really been sad from a standpoint of just military execution. From our standpoint, obviously we're pleased that we're being as successful as we are. In towns like Gaza and in Basra, the water and electricity has been restored. What really makes no difference if he's alive or not as far as the campaign is concerned. He needs to go away for the sake of the Iraqi people. He'll either be disposed or he's already dead, but in any event, the end state for Iraq will be the same whether or not he is currently dead or alive. Experience, it's hard to describe, but there's no doubt in mind of each other, and they'll know what magnificent things they did. It's the small clique that makes up the head of the regime has already committed numerous war crimes. But the commanders who control the artillery, for example, might be able to fire chemical weapons. They still have the opportunity to make the correct decision. And their decisions now will have immediate impact on the troops that they command and will have impact after the war on how they're treated.